Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Sweet. Let me just... Lives. Here we go. Sweet. Now let me just ping the Discord. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, cool.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them. Cause them no
Paper, how you
harm.
doing? Emperor? Crazy man, how you doing? I'm doing, thank you. I'm doing, thank you? I'm doing good, thank you. How you doing? Mira, hello, how you doing? Yo, finally a stream, I'm not asleep. Nexus, how you doing? It's been a while. Probably because I keep streaming while you're asleep. I apologize for that. Glad to be on lunch to tune in. Nice. Amon, how you
I see
doing?
the value in my
Good to
own
see you too.
work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe
Got
I can
Mavwika and her
continue to
weapon
take
in
pride
under
in
60
fulfilling my
pulls.
duties.
That's crazy. That's great luck. Yeah, congratulations on that. Mavwika's an amazing pull. If you can get Lali with her, it's her best support by far. Like, great. Unless you want to save, like, there's a lot of good characters coming up. I'm going for Granny. Yeah, good idea. No, you could just time zones. Yeah, time zone sucks. I did, like, for certain things like the pools, for example, I do try to, like, clip that out of the live streams and upload it because I know that some people don't want to listen to the entire live stream. Some people would just rather just see the pools, which is fair. I'm quite often one of those people. 41p, nice. Doing good. How are you? Long time no see. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's I haven't done that many streams recently. I've just been on holiday. But I spent the entirety of December contracted in some shows. So I did about 34 shows, give or take. So that, like, December was just a dead month for streaming, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I wasn't home. I was just away. And it's 2:30 p.m. midnight. Midnight, brother. You mean 2:30 a.m.? Like in the morning? I'm skipping this banner? Yeah, that's bold. I respect it though. Who you saving for if you're skipping it?
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp
My
and
guy,
clear.
I wish
While
I
water
could
from
say your
Nîmes
name.
has
Do you have a nickname I
enduring
could call you instead?
In Inazuma,
Bro's
the water
EP
possesses a
confuses
depth
AM with
and
PM.
flavor unlike any other.
Fair enough.
Sumeru's water, meanwhile,
Seems for
is a
father. Yeah,
rich
okay,
and
yeah, that's valid.
complex flavor
And her
profile,
weapon, fair
but
enough.
it must be
Good to have a
savored
real break and not feel like you need to stream anyways. Well, the thing is, I enjoy streaming, you know? It's just a case of I just wasn't home and, able to get on my PC, so. Cool. Something I did want to. Granny is crack. Granny is cracked is the first. Yeah, okay. You know the drill. Let's get those UIDs in the Q&A. So again, for those people who are tuning in the first time in a while, quick reminder that you have to put your UID in the Q&A. It should just be above the chat box. And then you also need to be on this list. So I'll hide this. Maybe I can make this a bit opaque. Opaque, translucent is the word I'm looking for. Just to kind of, yeah, there it is. If I make that more like this, then people can at least see through it and see the names if they need to. So you know the rules. Just pop any chat message in, and then as long as your UID is in the Q&A, then you're golden. You only have to enter it once. What's that sound? Oh, it's a ceiling. Okay. There we go. Okay, I stopped the jumping up and down. Still my map weaker has not hit 1 mil. Well, it's not easy to hit a mil. Mind you, she does make it very, like... She makes it easier, but she doesn't make it easy. I don't think I'm ready for Bison Genshin. I don't know, just not my style, I guess. Yeah, that's valid. I'm not a massive fan of her, like, the way she plays either. Like, the whole motorbike thing, I'm not a massive fan, so I'm in the same boat. I've only gone for C1. I went for a weapon like I didn't plan to, but... yeah, I went for a C0. Just because she's an Archon, and I want her under my belt. Please, my luck. I personally like the bike, it's a nice thing. Mind you, the bike is convenient. The bike is very convenient in terms of travel. It's just, you're gonna feel how limited it actually is when you're outside of Natlan. It's gonna become very apparent.
I see the value in my own work.
But it's still useful. You know, being able to drive across water, fly, up walls. She is a exploration goddess.
Fulfilling my duties.
Anyways, hopefully everybody's got their UIDs. Good luck to everyone in the chat. And Nexus, congratulations. First one back in a while and already winning. Let's see if your UID. Yep, your UID is in the Q&A. So congratulations, man. I think... Oh, it's got to make me enter it manually. Give me a second. Put it this side. 7, 1, 2.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and
5976. I think that's it.
Let
me just double check that's the right UID because
in Inazuma,
I did have to type it out. And we're listening to Nuvela. Yeah, yeah, cool. What a comeback indeed. Yeah, congratulations, my guy. Yeah, big old congratulations. I'm gonna drag this to the other screen real quick. Just while I do the top up. And there we go. Congratulations, Nexus. Be careful, you can still see your screen. Yeah, it's all good. If I pull it off here, we're all good. We're all good.
Melusines are beautiful.
Besides, it's not like it still hides my information. It's just
be sure to be
I just do it out of habit, just in case.
No harm.
W chat, W me, W you, bro. You deserve the W. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, I love the bike mobility between using her Knitch and Dylan and move really fast outside of Natlan. Yeah, to be fair, I've been using her in combination with Zillanen to just travel across the land really quick. It's really, really convenient. Very good. Cool. So today, let me get rid of everything. Keep the Discord link. Get rid of the giveaway. Oh, I'll keep that there. No, keep the camera. I'm struggling here. There we go. So, today's plan is to start out with the Archon quest. So we're just gonna I do kind of pay attention. Unable to initiate co-op. I forgot. I let Mirror in to steal my flowers earlier. Is Ali good on Overload or Melt? Overload, she's good as long as you have Chevreuse. Even better if Chevreuse is C6. For Melt, she is also really, really good. She can get some hefty Melt numbers. Sitlali makes her even better. But you can, substitute for characters like Dona. She really likes having Layla, for example. There's other characters who don't need Sitlali. But yeah, Arlecchino is really good for Melt. Oh yeah, I was going to, but I just did I ping it? No, I didn't. Thank you for the reminder. All right, let me quickly ping the people in the Discord. I was going to do that, but just forgot to actually type it live for Archon Quest and more giveaways. There we go. Cool. And publish. Oh, also I've been skipping the spans for C6 Chevy. I have a C3. C6 Chevy is honestly cracked. She is so good. So good. When I get the chance, I do need to slightly improve upon her because I have my. I thought I had mine level 90. Oh, I also got the Hu Tao skin because it actually looks quite good. I thought I had Chevrolet though. Maybe I didn't. I had a level 81 and was like, that's enough. Although she scales on HP, so no, she is. I have a lot of level 90s and level 81s. To be fair, I have a lot of characters built in general. Yeah, I almost have her at 40k. I could easily get her to 40k just by leveling this up. I just haven't gotten around to farming these. I could craft 7. Okay, so we're starting the Archon quest, but we're starting the Archon quest after I go and cross. What did that just ask me to do? I'll read it in a bit. I'm just gonna go and there's the right one, right? I'm just gonna go and craft some of these. Yo, Hyper, how you doing? Literally Camel Caesar on 8650 or 6850. So I assume Chevrolet is going to be on Arlecchino's banner. I haven't actually seen the 4 stars.
But I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of
AZ, how you doing? Good to see you.
I believe I will
JP, how you doing?
pride in fulfilling my duties.
There we go. Let's craft one of those. And then we need to craft some of these, I believe, right? Yeah. I always use 10% because I'm a gambler, and that's what I do. We keep 5 of these. That's a real question. Nah, fuck that. Yoink. That's why we gamble. We should not be getting 2 from 6. But guess what? Here we are. Okay, so we only need 6 of these, but I'll also be doing the 10%. Okay. We got our luck. We got our luck out of the way. Oh, I also needed 2 of those to these things. Feathers, here we go. Just need 2 of these. Never use Dory. Dory is actually dog water for returns, and I don't know why. I think it was just 2. I just want to get Chevy to 40k because that's a sweet spot, and then I'll be happy. And then we can start the Archon quest. Are you serious? I'm crafting though. Why do I feel like specters are just always needed at any given time? And I never have enough of them at any given time as well. Again, we're not using Dory because she scams. Scamming bitch. Okay, right, we got shafted a little bit on the percentage, but we're fine. I think it was 7. I'm just gonna craft 7 and see. Oh, I used Dory. Fuck's sake. Gamble impact. Yep, gambler. Chevy and Rosario, 4 stars. Lanyon. So the new character I haven't heard of yet. I have to check what their kit does, but I'm blind. Ah, there. I clicked on it by accident. I didn't realize that was actually Chevrolet's. There we go. Get that. That's what we like to see. So that should push her to... I don't want to. I'm not doing that today. I really thought that would push her to 40k, but clearly it doesn't want to do that. I can't level anything else. Okay, we just leave it for today, and then let's do the Archon quest. TX music. Did I receive your UID? Let me check, my guy. Yes, I got your UID. This is Dory, yeah. Dory's such a scammer. Senya, how you doing? Good to see you back. What set is good for Granny? Because Cinder City is already on Zillanen. I hate to tell you, but it's Cinder City.
They are the pride of Fontaine.
I don't know what else you'd want to use. I guess you can kind of use... I don't know if her off-field counts as... I don't think it does. Night Soul Burst counts as skill damage. Healing mode. mode? I'm going down the rabbit hole. I'm getting so distracted so quickly. Yeah, it would be Cinder City's not stackable. I would probably just put Zelonan on something else. You could even put, if you wanted to, Sitlali on a Noblesse. You could put on Noblesse because it gives us some energy recharge and stuff. You could also put her on something if you want her to be her shield to be beefier. Then you can put on something like that. That EM sets, so you could put on a two-piece if you wanted to. It's quite easy to stack EM on Sitlali, to be honest. Okay, now I got time. Thank you. I need people to be prodding me because I just get so distracted. I got on side quests. It's the ADHD. I just got on side quest after side quest. Can't you technically put a gilded? Yeah, I guess it depends on your team comp, I guess, wouldn't it? But I don't know if I would prefer her as a damage dealer, because gilded leans towards becoming more of a damaging set. It's not yapping it back. Thank you. So every Chronicle banner, yeah. I'm looking forward to. I'm glad Shenhe's actually coming back, because it was starting to concern me. I thought like they had just forgotten about Shenhe. She can do. Yeah, I know she can deal a lot of damage. It's just not what my main DPSs deal way more, like way more than she could ever compete with. So I just don't really bother with focusing on her being a DPS or a damage dealer. Like damage is very much secondary for me. On Sitlali. My main focus is get as much EM on her, make her buff melt. To put it simply. I do have a this is my crit ratio, right? And keep in mind I do have somewhat decent I mean maybe not here. But my crit stubs aren't awful. Apart from the feather. And here I guess. But I was focusing EM in all fairness, so what more can you hope for? Okay, how the fuck do I get down there then? I should have already swapped to Malwika. I could have sworn... Oh, okay. In which case, I want to swap. I'm going to swap to... Guess I'm not swapping. Zyok stalling. Okay. I've heard of Zyok now. I didn't last time he was mentioned. I didn't know who he was, but he's the Zhao main. Right. I don't unfortunately I don't watch him.
Our victory begins in
just never gone around to it, but
so ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost, and no one.
Is this still this is still act this is still the 5.2 stuff, isn't it? Isn't it? 5.2 stuff? Is it 5.1 stuff? I'm behind on Archon Quest, okay? I'm just trying to catch up to it. Oh yeah, it's a giant dude, isn't it? Okay.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks.
Are they becoming Power Rangers?
For flames born anew.
5.2, 5.2. Okay. We take 5. I mean, it's not that far behind. Stepfather is Shao. Stepfather is a Zyok, is it? Go Power Rangers.
Now, guide me in my.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient.
I mean, they are getting quite edgy, aren't they? It's morphin time.
Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
Oh, they're getting cheesy with it. Power friendship ass moment. Yeah, did he just say nothing? I like an edge. Oh no, he's saying stuff. It's just his voice actor said. Oh yeah, I forget his voice actor dipped, didn't he?
To remember the pain I endured, and finally transcend it.
Heroes of the ages.
That's cringy. More as Persona. I've never played Persona actually. I would have loved to. Oh, is it a cutscene? These cutscenes always go hard. They always go hard. Whenever the graphics stops being part of the game, that's when you know. Whenever it goes 2D, it's about to get real.
Knowing true power
and accepting a fate of devotion,
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
Oh, she's going Super Saiyan. I don't watch Dragon Ball, but I've seen the part where he becomes a Super Saiyan God. I know this is from Hoyo, you ain't getting away with it. Even I've seen the short.
Archon, harbor in. I declare
Harbor
the
in?
Night Wars underway.
I go crazy.
The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over.
Power friendship ass moment. That's quite cool. I don't know why it went 2D. I mean, it was quite cool, but I don't know if that was a 2D moment. Yes, that's not a spoil. Yes, please. I have avoided spoilers quite well, so I would appreciate it.
That is an outright scary level of power.
Yeah, the music hits hard. I agree with that 100%.
From now on,
Oh,
warriors
Emily.
will be able
Where
to
was the last
resurrect
quest?
themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right.
I'll wait for the last
No
quest.
more
Yes, we are.
casualties.
Okay. Fun. Yeah, the music is big, Nexus. Absolutely.
And to reclaim our lost
I feel
territory.
like music is so underrated in oh no, and he's not talking. Cool. Well said. Well said, Ganesh.
Paimon,
I feel like music is so underrated sometimes.
I'm so grateful you got to us when you did.
Oh yeah, sister died.
You gave Koichi the chance to
Fuck, I
save us
forgot
once.
about that.
If I'd lost
It's been a while.
Best not to think about that.
Yeah.
More important.
Not really.
I haven't played the Archon quest
But
since
now's
my
not the
last
time to
Archon
deal with
quest stream.
In
So
the spirit of VUCA,
I
I
forgot.
have to rise above it. The conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to get
Let's go show
to
the
catch
kids
their
what human beings are made
orchestra,
of. They'll be sorry they
'cause
wasted
I mean,
that
I am a
time
musician.
with them.
right? So I've always wanted to catch the orchestra just to listen and hear the music, and it's always sold out. It sells out straight away as soon as I hear it. Kirito-kun, good to see you. How you doing? Welcome back. Sorry, I didn't see you before, but I've just seen you send that. Oh, that's a large army. Okay. Can I... Wait, this is a bit easier now?
My name, Echo in song.
Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
There we go. Oh, and they're dead. Wait. Are there more people? Oh, there are.
Whoa, what's that? Aerial support from Malika? Look how powerful she is now.
Aerial support from Malika?
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, I ulted, didn't I? I can still use that.
Use my power to destroy the abyss tumor.
Sure.
Thanks for the best.
How does one use her power? Yeah, like this? Oh no, I can just do actual damage to it. Okay, it's gone. I'm a musician. Yeah, I am. Singing goes crazy. Yeah, so I started out learning piano, and then I started singing. But I don't count singing as being a musician. I guess it is, but it's, I don't know. And then I started learning guitar. Then I taught myself bass and taught myself drums.
Whoa, did you guys see that huge fireball?
Tried to teach myself violin, but unfortunately
Sorry, Mulan.
I couldn't set it up. I'll show you why.
Good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all.
As long as
Freaking cool.
where the fuck is
Not
it?
great
I'm
for
trying to
your
make sure that I
eyesight.
don't get like random obstacles thrown up while I grab this. But I'll show you if I can find it.
Miserable dregs of
Here it is.
kneel before the
So,
almighty dragon lord.
this
Hola how.
is the bridge of said violin
Way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
that I couldn't quite set up properly.
You insolent, contemptuous.
So yeah, just lack of knowledge as to how to set up the violin in the first place. I just wasn't good enough to figure out how to set it up. So never taught myself how to play violin, unfortunately. Would have liked to though.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell.
Who's Nusta? I've never met them in the entirety of Genshin, I swear. I don't know this person. Cylinder, can you hit somebody so I can get my buff? Can I get my buff now?
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use
Where are
the
they
Pyro
going?
Archon's power and show no mercy.
Okay. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, I forgot the channel, but I remember his name. Where are we going now? Oh, she's just like, this way! Go this way, please! Over here! Thank you, random pointing woman. I appreciate it.
Alright.
Where do I go here? Oh, I'm meant to go here. Hey! My friend learned viola. That's pretty cool. Well, it's not the actual learning the violin that was gonna be hard. I mean, yeah, it could be quite hard, but I'd be okay. It's just I couldn't set the fucker up, so I could never get the strings to tighten, so I couldn't actually play it.
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need
Yeah,
some more time,
I got my guitar over here. I've got one in the attic though as well, because it's a bit big to keep in my room.
It's too dangerous.
Ta-da! Always keep my acoustic in the corner of my room, along with all the sheet music and stuff that I pick up. That was a good time. I think the violin's outside though. Alright, we can finally break these.
Hey, you're back.
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up. I'm ready to put a whole army of monsters.
Oh, the Abyss Tomb is gone. I didn't even realise the shield went down, to be honest. Still have your song in my playlist. Traitor! Leyline status dented. Okay. Did it go down at least? I didn't actually see.
All monsters down.
Why is it?
I'll go deal with the abyss too.
All good here at the people of the
Oh, I see, that's why. I was like, why is it like green on the upper screen? But it actually is just slightly green.
I'm already en route.
Already? But you were just at the stadium.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Eon-san,
That's not an
what should
explanation,
we
bro.
do about the collective of plenty? Oh, no need to.
Yeah, their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work now that we have the Ode of
You actually
Resurrection
send
on
it
our
to the
side.
group. You guys.
We ain't gonna let them get away.
More abyss tumors. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
All right.
I sent the link once to like maybe a group of, I think when like 7 people were in the stream or something like that. Okay. Let's just activate for in a burst. It says repel the final attack, so I assume it'll be somewhat beefy. Let's refresh this as well. Or we just spin. Let's just spin. Yeah, and it's because I was asking for opinions for my cousin's wedding. Oh, there's an escapee.
Strike a pose.
Wind strike.
Bow your head.
Wee. Oh, there's more. Oh, I can't control my mouse anymore. I think that's it. Are you kidding me? Why would they do that?
Letting brave names echo.
Nah, let me out this bitch.
Silence. Be sanctified.
The wind knows me.
Let's get rid of that Hydra. There we go. Oh, that's a big old boy. Chimney Roulette does not care. Hydro Slime versus Nuvi. Don't at me about Hydro Slime versus Nuvi, because I've done a video on that where I beat the Hydro Fontaine local legend with Nuvalet. So Nuvalet would beat a Hydro Slime. Or I'll go crazy. What did it? Are we just going to ignore the hole in the sky? Are we just going to ignore it? Did everybody actually just go, cool, let's ignore the hole in the sky? Where's he gone? Where'd it go? Did it just repair itself? But we'll go there. Got eye obsession, that land craftable? Neither. With ocean hue clam. Now I got patched. What got patched? You can see the hole at night. Oh. Oh, bro, I was so... I was looking in chat trying to find what bug we were talking about. I was like, oh, that's a shame. What got patched that quickly? It must have been chaotic.
Everyone.
But no, that makes sense.
We are
I'm lost. Sorry.
A glorious victory. It is a victory.
You can see that hole at night. That's pretty cool.
And every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished.
To them. We but she punched a hole in the sky. What we is she talking about?
Our beloved Natlan is saved.
Woo! All right.
She actually got tired of watching us clean up slop and just went, fine, I'll do it myself. Went Thanos with the glove and just erased the sky. Ancient power.
Underestimated Natlan's
Pokemon move.
And they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will
Oh man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going?
Yes. The abyssal energy there, I'm sure you're all still fired up. And you must...
It's kind of a shame that we can't join in with a fight.
Please, look at
We're going to war.
I guess.
That's good enough for me.
When the time comes, I will gather up now.
Okay.
Once the last
so is this the end of the 5.2 stuff?
The many who we lost.
Yeah, I remember that. I've watched a few theories on it actually.
Let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Yep. Is that Capitano in the back? My boy.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need.
The captain!
Is the captain.
It's still 5.1? Fuck.
Speaking in a personal capacity.
Well, everyone, please enjoy...
I didn't mean to skip Capitano's lines. Okay, is that optional objectives? Okay, so that we're gonna skip the optional ones. I'm glad they're giving me the option to. It's very kind of them. I appreciate it, Hoyo. More of that, please. Okay, maybe one of the optional is okay.
I must congratulate you.
Maybe one of them is fine.
I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer. You remind me of the princess. Similarities in your approach are striking. Especially when you told me you wanted to win. I hope you will see her soon.
Yeah, I hope so too.
How are the Masters of the Night Wind doing?
Yeah, Capitano's voice
been
is
there the whole time.
sick.
It's a tough one. I think we should be fine. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe.
Right, because often they look like a bunch...
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental...
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. Alright, well we did the optional one. We talked to Capitano. Is she... No, she's downstairs apparently. And play a game of hotter or colder. Is she this way? Oh, she's over by the bar. Good choice.
Ah,
And play all that Axe today. I'm gonna go for as late as I can.
You seem a little out
So,
of sorts.
probably.
I guess I am.
I'm probably gonna try get through as well. I mean, it depends. How long is that? How long is the 5.2 stuff?
Namely, my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second.
It was so awesome.
Oh, that was the Divine Throne. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow.
Okay.
So for the I hope the people will be able to enjoy. We've had centuries of war with the anyway.
Yeah, let's go to
There's
war with them.
something I've been wondering about.
Take the fight to them.
I know you've been at the center of some major events and other. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
Yeah, it felt long. I don't know. 30 minutes of skipping text. I mean, I wish I could skip text, brother. I mean, I wish I could get a Cliff Notes version. It'd be nice if I could skip to the end and go, alright, nice, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, because I read a lot quicker than I have to sit here listening to it. Always skip stinky quests, only do exploration, guys. Nah. Fuck exploration too. All of these are cringe options, to be honest. There should be a fourth one saying Primo Gems. I feel like that'd be clicked an incredible amount. I feel like Paimon doesn't hate to see people suffer. I feel like she's actually, like, evil in some way. So, I'm not thinking of that one, out of pure stubbornness. I'll go for this one.
Clear conscience.
There's no such
Great
thing.
answer.
Exactly.
What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you with your extraordinary talent, but I also don't want to. I'm sure you must be weary. I'll give you more details on the final.
Sure. Yeah, free-to-plays don't often get options. Where's my room? Up here? Talking. Over here? I don't know how to get to my room. Leave the weary in? I think I'm leaving. Oh, C6 credit card. Alright, let's chill. We can talk about it. In all fairness, I haven't been wailing that much on characters. Like, the last time I wailed was Zillinan, but the time before that was Arlecchino, so... It wasn't that... I haven't wailed that much. I used to wail a lot harder. Significantly harder. Okay, so how does one go to bed? Up there? Up there. Okay, I'm glad we found it. Yeah, you're right, I think most people against are so quick of a reader that we only pause for lore drops or impactful moments of dialogue, yeah. Yeah, I kind of like, I read everything, so I know what's going on, because I do enjoy the story. I think the story is, at least the Archon quest story, I think is worth paying attention to. Go to bed. Good night, Mira. Sleep well. Alright. Oh wait, we've already slept. We slept that quickly, huh? There we go. Just want to go to bed. It's something I rarely say. We don't go to bed here. I think you listen like a guy and have to solve something on the subject you hate the most, and you go to sleep. Yep, yeah, that's fair enough.
Paimon. There you are.
So Lolly, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, sweet Lolly. What's up?
Listen up.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt.
Okay.
I had thought that the ruler of death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely.
Oh yeah, because the
Even
ruler
now
of
that the
death
war's
loves
over
friendship.
and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone. I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but I can't do it alone.
Okay. That's what we're doing.
Okay, good. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something
And
special
we're like,
about
oh
you,
yeah,
so
help me with a
if
fated
anyone has a
death.
chance of defying the rules,
Okay.
that would be you.
Cool. I'm glad we had this
and
chat.
I'm sure she's
Really?
well aware of the cost of using the divine.
Got it.
Mum's
Alright,
the word.
That was the. Don't worry.
Quote of the stream. I just want to go to bed.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering
What's going
me,
on?
I'm gonna have to get serious.
Sunjata.
I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
With
Don't
a
be
massive
ridiculous.
fireball.
Couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made this shot. The science of the cannon.
That's what happens when you blow up people's
That's a real
houses.
skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
Just one. Use the highly concentrated drink. With my CLG. What does CLG stand for?
First one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Mollypo.
Malibu.
If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won. It's no big deal. You want me to be happy for you when your turn comes, right?
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll be an even better one than you.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. Unless... Surely you don't mean Kiangozi?
Okay. Without spoilers, has Mavwika's ancient name been revealed yet? Or is that like... Is this to be revealed kind of thing? Good night, King. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm back.
Can't believe I beat you in a rest. Can't be more than a few
I had to... basically I was away from home for the entirety of December. Couldn't take my PC with me, so... Wasn't able to stream for a while.
Excuse me, Pyro Archon.
Albert Connections, yeah.
Take a day off from running the nation to
That's my boss line. It's the same as I remember.
I heard that the Pyro Archon.
You can't get a spot to enjoy. Okay. So that ancient name, right?
It can change your personality.
I don't know. I think it was a little boy who said that.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a
He wasn't
wrestling
saying
match
that was
anymore?
her ancient name, but that she was trying to go for that one, or expected to get that one.
Just overthinking things. Why would you forget about me just because of some new job? Even if that job happens to be Archon. Come on. What?
This is, well, we're just getting a massive Malwika lore dump. Where are we? Is this the Kingdom of the Night, or is this something else?
After the darkness will come.
Oh, we're walking. Great, we're walking. I love walking in Genshin. Let me sprint. Okay, I'm not going back.
No one fights alone.
Please don't make me walk the entire way. Quest was so long. Yeah. That's my fear. I crawl faster than this. Bro, I could Flintstone my car faster than she's walking.
It's getting brighter at last.
Props to people who are old enough to remember the Flintstones.
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
And when they do this, we should not be able to run. I don't know, because they, for some reason, they're like, we want to do a bunch of voice lines of her past, and we don't want you to sit there watching a cutscene. We'll have you walk instead. That's just more tedious. That's just way more tedious, because it's unskippable cutscene. They're making us walk in. So hey, how about we make you do something tedious, and then on top of that, make it so you can't skip any of it.
If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to
Shablanc.
bring more to the bargaining table.
Okay. That's a god, isn't it?
You are
It's
the
a Mayan god.
bravest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared?
Is she speaking to Mawiko or Shablanc?
I need that power.
Shablanc.
Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
Okay.
No. A fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead. For only then can the price be paid.
What do you think about a skip button in Genshin? Someone saying it's unnecessary because it's a story-based game. I think you should at least give players the choice. I think it's a no-brainer. I think you should absolutely have a skip button, because those who don't want to use it won't use it. But people who don't like the story will use it. It makes sense.
To strength, and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
It's like saying, oh, should there be a sprint button in Genshin? Well, some people like walking around taking in the sights, so everybody has to walk around and take in the sights. You know what I mean? No, there are people who want to run.
Then what do you propose?
And then people who want to walk around the game instead of run can do so. You know what I mean? People who want to skip can skip. People who don't want to skip cannot skip. But making everybody not skip just doesn't make sense in my mind. From an enjoyment perspective.
Thank you.
For example, I love combat. It's just as well I enjoy the Archon quest, because I'll sit here and listen to it. So if there was a skip button, I wouldn't use it. Unless it's incredibly boring, and I just read the end, then cool. I can just do that. If it's a world quest, I really want to skip. I hate world quest.
I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the abyss.
Like the Aranara quest? Are you kidding me? I don't care about those things. At least they can add. I mean, ×2 speed would be okay. I think it would sound a bit ridiculous. I would rather just have a. Would you like to skip? Okay. Here's the transcript of everything that was said, and people who want to read it can still read it. But yeah, I don't know. I think not having a skip button is just. It doesn't make sense.
I'm very grateful to her.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names?
Yeah, I also agree. I think especially with the Archon quest, people who skip it will end up missing out. However, they're skipping it because they don't enjoy it. Don't talk shit about Aranara, brother. Do you know how many that shit took longer than the Sumeru Archon quest? All 3 parts put together. The Aranara quest was dog. They're cute, but that's it. I'm putting my foot down on that one, brother.
Right.
The Aranara quest was a pain. Especially being forced to do it to get to the tree. Nah. Aranara was my G, unfortunately. Fair enough, but look, I'm not gonna lie to you. That quest did not go down well with most people. I'm a player that doesn't care about story, spamming left click for hours, exactly. So players like Green Eye, for example, right? You're not missing out because you don't enjoy the story, or you're not a story player, which is perfectly fine. The game isn't just story; it's also combat, it's also exploration. There's a bunch of stuff.
Beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient
Plus,
name
after
can't be
quest, finding
forged, I will
76
do it.
Arenar of a cave
But
full
if
of
it
chests
can,
was torture.
I'd really
Yeah.
love your help.
Arenar and the Heavenly Principles. I fuck it, why not?
Not completely. After all,
The
Dark
Heavenly
Kingdom
Principle
is
of
still
time,
plagued
because
by
that's
this
what they take
corruption.
from you. Your
When I
time.
used the power of the divine
Just all
blood,
of it gone.
It dispelled a lot of that corruption.
You start the quest and
That's what
suddenly
each
you're
name
2
is a
years
special
older.
case. So the Lord of the Night will, in short, the Ode of
And that's
Resurrection
just after
still
going
has
through
a
the
number of
cutscenes.
limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
I enjoyed it because I did it once a week. If you sit there for 7 hours, of course you're gonna get bored. That's valid. I think the issue. Oh, let me click this one. I'll join you in battle. Yes, please. I think the issue is that because they are so far along the game to retroactively go back and update all the main silent story quests. I don't know how the inner workings of their game works.
You mean we'll be separated?
I don't know.
The Abyss is extremely devious.
Like,
If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary
if I was to
target
make a
just
game
to
like
put us
this,
in an
based on what I know
impossible
about game
position.
development, there would be a cutscene mode where they go, there's a cutscene happening at the moment. When cutscenes are happening, they disable player movement, they disable the ability for players to move the camera, because this is all happening in the world. It's like if something were to move in the background, we would see it, because it's happening in the game. They just take our ability to control the game away. So there's definitely a cutscene mode. Because of that, I don't think it would be that hard to add a skip button to any time the cutscene mode is activated. But I think it would absolutely depend on how they go about setting up their cutscenes. Then again, I also don't think it would be that hard because they also have an end of cutscene mode, like where it returns it to the default state. So I don't think adding a skip button that would just return it to the default state immediately would be that hard. Because it would just be a case of you click the skip button, you click confirm, it would then immediately terminate the cutscene. So, in terms of game development, it shouldn't be that hard. Granted, 3 hours to search for Arenaris. 1 ball worth of primos is peak Genshin. Yeah, but that's what I mean, is that's why I don't understand exploration. That's why I'll never explore Mondstadt or Liyue outside of Chenyu Vale.
Give Paimon some time and she'll do her best to rise to the challenge.
Give me that trigger an event,
I
just
greatly
running through a script,
appreciate
I guess, but also
Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle
usually
is.
breaking
You
that
will be remembered
cutscene
and
is the
revered
trigger.
long into the future,
Again, it
until
would
the end
depend,
of
but
time.
even
If
then,
you
for
have
each
any other
cutscene, you go back and
questions,
add a line,
please ask away.
which, all things considered, would not take as long as it otherwise would. I don't know, we're kind of taking guesses at a game we don't know how the code is, like how it's coded, so it would completely depend. That being said, I still think if they can go and do all these like renovations as to the UI and how things work fundamentally, I really don't think a skip button would be that hard. That, and I feel like they wouldn't ignore it outright, if that makes sense. Like they have not said a word about a skip button. So why, knowing how much the Genshin player base cries for a skip button, which I think is absolutely valid, why haven't they commented on it like, hey, we can't add a skip button because of this reason? You know what I mean? It wouldn't be hard to at least put a statement on it. Oh, what's Captain do?
This time, he is alone.
The power that the Pyro
I think Genshin's getting
Archon
pressure
used
from
to
Wuwa.
strike back
That's
at
not a
the
bad
Abyss
thing, in my
came
opinion.
from the ruler of
I think
death.
usually when game
From what I
companies
know
feel
of her
pressure,
rules, she will demand
they
death
make
in return.
decisions that are pro-player instead of pro-company. So I think it certainly could be worse.
So, the ruler of death sent you on your long journey.
Love the lore of Genshin, the story is getting better.
Natlan
I don't know
still
if
has a
this will be
final
able to
battle
beat
fight,
Fontaine.
And I too.
I do
have a
kind of
final
agree.
foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future, I need your help.
Interesting. Don't tell me that's it. That's not it. I'm trying to find the scissors at the moment. I could have sworn I had a pair of scissors. That's really weird. And why is everything missing from my drawer? Sorry, give me a sec. I'm just scissors. I keep everything on my desk. Was that chapter 5 that I completed? It's very subjective. Yeah, of course, it's an opinion. It's just my opinion. Just quick preface. Like, some people might not like the Fontaine Archon quest and have different opinion. That's absolutely valid. Like, it's completely opinion based. It's not like you can factually prove this is the best story quest because again, it's just a matter of opinion, really. But then again, that being said, my favorite Archon quest is Fontaine. I think it's very hard to beat that. I think if Fontaine's a 10 out of 10, I put Sumeru at maybe an 8.5. I put Mondstadt as maybe a 2. And I put Liyue at... I want to put Liyue as... Liyue's Archon quest was actually low-key quite good. I quite enjoyed it. I feel like it's underrated. Maybe a 5. I think average. Remember, 5 is not bad. 5 is average. You don't remember anything from Liyue? That was the whole Zhongli faces death. And then Liyue has to go up against the ancient god of the sea. That was quite a big thing. And then Child, during the mayhem, tries to steal the Gnosis. In 2020, yeah, that's fair enough. Sumeru was also good. Yeah, it says Sumeru is an 8.5 out of 10 for me.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Well, Mondstadt's Archon quest was kind of a prologue, but it had a prologue section and then went into the main quest. Because the prologue is technically only where it locks you to that starter area. Oh, Inazuma. How can I forget Inazuma? I won't judge Natlands yet because I haven't finished it. But Inazuma, I would say... Location is being used by another quest. Complete that quest to enable focused experience. Or enable focused experience. Okay, well, let's enable that, shall we? Because it's the Archon quest, and nothing should be stopping me doing the Archon quest. Why is that even a thing? Cool. Inazuma. How would I rate that out of 10? I think Inazuma was actually where they started focusing on story a lot more. Like, it got so deep. Like, the politics of the entire... Oh, she has no voice actor. Okay. And, like, the politics of the entire thing, and, you know, the whole dictatorship. Like, Raiden just being this force of nature. Like, you encountered Raiden, and you were like, shit is going down. Like, Raiden took every Genshin player by the balls. People hated her fight. Especially the one where she just took you into her world off rip. And just went, oh, by the way, I'm kidnapping you now. And now you have to beat me without any elemental skills or bursts. That shit went hard. Like, that fight, everybody panicked. Oh, that's how I feel, brother. I know how you feel. Matlan. Did they call you Matlan, really?
I knew it.
Yeah, that's right. I'm changing to Japanese. Inazuma release was insane hype. Yeah, I remember the Inazuma release. That's why I became an Ica main for 2 years. Like, Inazuma I feel like is underrated. I feel like Inazuma was actually like a 7 out of 10. I just feel like it's gotten better and better, you know? When is she releasing? Inazuma was blessed by Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi releasing Inazuma? I don't remember that shit. Could've sworn she existed before that. Love the guessing when Raiden and Kazuha. Yeah, the Raiden Kazuha. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many memorable moments from Inazuma. So many memorable moments in Inazuma. It was just beautiful. So, quick question is, interlude. Interlude. So this, am I about to get a bunch of Nothing Burger? Because I heard the 5.2 Archon quest was a bit of Nothing Burger. Tell you what, now's a good chance for me to swap to my just one team to the right. Yeah. Because now I can go, meow. Signora's death. Yeah, Signora's death. Raiden kidnapping the traveler the first time they met them. Kazua's moment with Raiden. Raiden slaying Signora was crazy. Raiden, not gonna lie, when Raiden looked over and started walking on air, everyone flipped their shit. Don't lie to me.
So
I know you flipped your shit when Raiden started walking on air to close the distance between them. Scarabeus like rat. When the mentally ill person.
The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands.
I see.
And hands in my
Yeah, when I saw the Scaramouche boss fight, I had it was wild. I remember that release. I was so impressed. I was like, they're going in such an awesome direction. These like huge bosses and yeah, I was a massive fan. What are they doing?
How did you get in here?
Alright, let's chill out. Mentally ill
As you
person.
can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but
Who's this voice
the damage
actor?
had already been done.
I'm googling who the voice actor is. What the fuck? I recognize that voice. Who voices? Was it Mutota? Mutota. In Genshin. I wonder if it would tell me. Mutota. English voice actor. Hello, anybody? Is it going to tell me the English voice actor? Sorry guys, I'll get back to it in a sec. I just really love to see who the English voice actor is, because I swear... No! The Genshin Impact wiki has no reference to who actually voices them in English. Or Japanese. Or Chinese. Or anything really. That's surprising. Does anybody know who voices this guy? I wonder if I can, I think it's a shame. How can I find this? Ah, it's really bugging me. Because I recognize the voice. I'll try one more time, Mutota. No, not even on the list of voice actors. Sad. Maybe AI? I don't know. It sounds familiar. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's it has too much emotion to be AI, I think.
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well.
I don't think it is. I think I recognize the voice.
We've never seen the effects this heightened before. But maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
A good voice, though.
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient...
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat?
We are using that to showcase the damage.
It poses no threat to us now. But whatever
it's kind of underwhelming, yeah, but the animation slap. The Scaraboss only feels underwhelming because what they did is instead of allow you to damage them over time, they went, let's make him basically indestructible until you weaken him and then make him exceptionally weak. Because what they do is they're like minus, what, 90 resistance? Or 120, yeah, they minus 120% resistances from Scaramouche when it goes down. So you deal nearly over double damage by default to Scaramouche. So, like, if you take that out of account, he's not that bad. It's just they had a massive weakened state. But I think it's nice to have a boss you can go in and kind of just get, like, crazy screenshots on.
Them still isn't enough.
Shinzo.
In any case, Thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave.
We beat Gasoithoth!
What is it, Aeon-san?
I don't know. You never know. She's not talking. Talk to them.
But
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. Alright. Let's do another giveaway, shall we? This will be a quick one though, because I want to continue with the quest. So, if you're not already on the list, type in chat now. Get yourself back on that list. I'm gonna refresh. Here we go. So if you're not on the list, you're not in the giveaway. I'll take off Emily because she's a whale. So should not be on that list in the first place. And Nexus has already won. So if he pops up, then how do you enter? So all you have to do is type in chat. You don't have to sub, you don't have to like, nothing like that. You just have to be in the chat. You have to be in the chat to win. You also have to enter your UID in the Q&A. It's the way I stop people doing double entries on alt YouTube accounts. So it's very important that you enter your UID in the Q&A. Otherwise, I can't monitor that. You only have to enter it one time. And it just allows me to check all the UIDs. KJUX, typing yes does not enter you. You need to put your UID in, not the word yes. So yeah, if your UID isn't in the Q&A, it won't pop up. You can't win. It's impossible. Again, just because I'm trying to stop people from double entering using multiple YouTube accounts. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. So ID, but it doesn't appear in the list. JP, I see your UID, so don't worry. I see it twice. So I can see all the answers. So only I can see all the question answers. But this isn't you entering your UID. This is just you typing in chat. So you need to type in chat to get on the list. You need to enter your UID to qualify to win. Because if I pull your name and I check the list and you're not on there before I pull your name, you can't win. Tell me, am I in? Kumi. Yeah, Kumi, I see your UID. You're all good. Cool, let's pull it. Good luck, everybody. And Emperor is the winner. Congratulations, Emperor. It's been a while since you won. Emperor, mate, your UID is not in the Q&A. I'm gonna have to re-roll. That is so unfortunate. Sorry, man. It's quite unfortunate, but basically, I'll show everybody what I have. I'll pause it so I don't get, like, just layer on layer on layer. But basically, I see this list here. And what it allows me to do is I can copy a UID, search it on the page. Okay, that's appeared twice. It's by the same person, so it's fine. But if that appeared twice and it was two different YouTube accounts, I would know it's a dupe. So that's why I need people to put their UID. Entering just your UID sometimes doesn't work. So what TX Music has done is a good example of just put a little bit of text and then the UID, and that usually gets it passed. Because sometimes YouTube just doesn't like it. I'm sorry, Emperor. But I think in future I'll make this more of a habit of putting this on and showing people whether they've entered or not. But I need to, yeah, sorry. So I see it now, that's fine, but I need it in before the giveaway. Because otherwise I can't verify people aren't using multiple accounts. Like, it's only fair on everybody. I'm sorry, Emperor. It does suck. But if your name comes up again, like, you've entered your thing now, so that's fine. But if you don't see yourself on this list, guys, enter your UID with, like, a bit of text or something. Yeah, so you can definitely win again today. I'll keep you on the list. Who knows? Yeah, I'm sorry, Emperor. The next one is Amon. Congratulations. And so again, I'll show you guys what I do. So Amon has entered his UID. There it is. I copy, I paste it. There's only one. You can't actually see the find part of it, but I promise you, I searched the page. There's only 1 out of 1. You can kind of see where I've highlighted it here. That's the only time it appears. So cool. Amon wins the giveaway because he hasn't used multiple accounts to enter. So that's how I do the giveaways. Can we always do at least one at the beginning, one at the end? So there will definitely be another giveaway because I haven't ended stream yet. How many giveaways there will be, I don't know. I've not decided yet. Yeah, congratulations, Amon. And sorry, Emperor. So yeah, then I go over here. I'll drag it off. Cool. Congratulations. So what I'll do from now on is I'll show this page off here. So I keep the stream up here just so I can keep track of all the, so I can basically find the UIDs and check that there's been multiple entries. What side do I buy on? Loot bar. I have I think if you do exclamation loot bar, it should pop up. Let me try it. I thought it should work. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, I get my stuff from there. Basically what loot bar does, it's really handy. Firstly because that allows me to buy stuff for other people, which a lot of sites don't actually let me do since I'm in the UK. But it's just, everything's just cheaper. So I you know, quite often I'll go for lots of Genesis crystals at one time, so any coupon codes for loot bar? I don't know. I have no clue. But this is already pretty good, to be fair. Some pretty good prices. But yeah, quite often what I'll do is I'll be like, okay, right, I'm going for a character, let me get this. Because instead of paying 300 quid, I pay 238. So yeah, getting 60 quid off is no small amount, so. Those guaranteed bundles for Solarium of Week actually work. Well, what the guaranteed bundles do is they give you enough primos to hit hard pity twice. So yes, in they do work because they give you enough Genesis crystals to hit like 90 wishes 2 times. So so you can see it will give you 180 pulls that is guaranteed will get you that character. That's what the bundles are. So yeah, whenever I get Genesis crystals, I always buy from here. Again, it's just cheap compared to what it would otherwise be. Like, I'm saving like 20% most of the time, which I'm just happy to save money considering I'm already spending a lot. So yeah, that's what I do. Anyways, I'll hop back on here. Let me get rid of everything. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Cool. And I'll keep the Q&A text at the bottom. Like guarantee pool, yeah, basically. Didn't know about that site, thanks, no worries. No worries. And if anybody's wondering how they do it cheaper, what they do is they just buy it in a different currency. So they'll do a bunch of currency conversions and make it cheaper that way, because some crystal packs are just cheap in other countries because of their common economies. So I pay for it in pounds, they'll take that, they'll convert it to a different currency. They'll take a bit for themselves, and they'll get you the pack. just in the currency of a different country.
So cold. I want to go home.
Jiraiya from Naruto, English dub. Well, if he's an anime voice actor, then it kind of makes sense, but I haven't actually watched Naruto, so... See what JP said. I don't think I did. Sorry, JP. What did you... Oh, the one I just read. Sorry, I read that, then read your one, was like, oh yeah. What did JP say? I just read it. Mentally ill person. There's a lot of mentally ill people.
Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
What's going on?
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
Percy Sage.
Please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Hey, Percy Sages. By the way, Dylan, do you plan on do all the Archon quests in the stream or just this one? I plan to get as far as I can. I wanted to do 5.3 and then realized that I never actually got to that point. So I'm kind of playing catch up at the moment, to be honest. So we just finished 5.1 and we're kind of just doing this 5.2 slop. The filler stuff.
Duarte.
I don't really care much for Jan's son,
water,
so
I'm
not really going to pay attention.
It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion.
Oh.
He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines. He was a bit... Well, hold on. What are you planning?
I have no clue what's going on, but that's because I don't have interest in filler. This feels like a companion quest. Like, you know the little story quest they do here? This feels like one of these. Oh! The other quest to start. Can I at least claim? Can I at least unlock it? No. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That's the first time they've released it in a while. Because they've just been doing these like little... They've been doing these for now, haven't they? Whereas I prefer just... I never did them, but I prefer these rather than doing these. I don't want to know about the whole tribe, I just want to know about the character specifically, ideally. 3 hours for 5.3 quests. I mean, that's not bad. We're skipping. Okay, well, I'm not going to skip, so it's probably going to take me 4 hours. Like, I'm gonna... Maybe 5.2 I'll skip. But I don't particularly want to skip anything else. Is it up here? Oh, it is. No, fuck! Go back up. My wiki, you can do this. No, she can't. She can't do this. Where the fuck am I? Oh. Okay. Okay, just skate up. There we go. Wasn't that easy? Yeah, Mutato is interesting. We can just spam this, huh? Burrow's identity. Cool, this Burrow's identity. How the fuck do you fly one of these? You just flap? Oh, what the? Almost just dove. Am I flying to again? Oh, down here. Cool. Same to us. Yeah, I mean, if you can press it multiple times, why not?
Duarte?
I think the reputation change is very good. Yeah, I think it's better for the reputation parts, but I don't think they should have merged reputation and story quests. I preferred when those stayed separate. Like if they had done the reputation, that would have been nice. But I'm not a fan of them merging the character story quests with them. That's what I mean. Tap his head with your claw. Push him lightly from behind.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
Yeah, that.
Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me.
I'm sneakily watching this.
This deep underwater, but once we're out of here, we're almost at the surface. No.
Slam him hard.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte.
He's discovered us.
How did I get here? Who are you people? Toko!
Yeah, at least he's not underwater anymore.
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the...
Child Eraser, you fucking... Wake the fuck up!
You went through all that for me? Well,
Just clapped the back of his head. Wake the fuck up, bitch. Mental illness is gone thanks to abuse. Yeah, thanks, Traveler. Today I've learned abuse is the way after all. Where are we going? He's a little bit fun. Oh, we're on top of the balloon. Okay. Discipline got fire. Yeah, good night, Kumi. Sorry. Good night. Good night, Paper. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining as well, Kumi.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing
Said the Paimon. Shut it, Paimon.
Nothing can stop the abyss.
I agree. I agree. I'm a professional Paimon hater.
She seems to be in even worse. She can talk to us, but nothing.
Yeah, thanks, Paimon. Thanks for Blazer. Inazuma 11. I've never actually seen that.
I heard you cured a Toko. I'm so relieved.
I like
Is there anything I can do to help? If
Denandeo.
you need extra hands.
Am I missing something?
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected.
He has such a good voice.
To fears and anxieties.
Such a good voice.
Conchita doesn't like it when
okay, who am I missing? Who's Denandeo?
The situation is Iansan.
Denandeo? Denandeo?
Do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
I don't know. They did it better in my opinion when he was a group. Stop Tyrann. So I love Paimon anyways.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
Is Crisp. Tell you who has a good voice? Christopher Judge.
Her parents
if anyone knows Christopher Judge,
she was only 11 or 12
good job.
At the time.
I'm not gone blurry. There we go.
Still.
Yeah, if you know Christopher Judge, you are
blood as flames roared and spread all around
among
them.
men.
Conchita trained hard.
But isn't Conchita one of the warriors who fought the abyss?
Yes, we
Does
did.
anyone know who Christopher Judge is without googling?
Something changed by
I
the
beg.
time the guards rushed to the scene. They found her standing there, weapon outstretched.
He's amazing at
hands
Stargate.
trembling.
Stargate, you know him from
Huddling
Stargate.
behind her for safety.
That's crazy.
Dead at her
I think
feet.
Stargate might be older than me. That's how old I think Stargate is. Of course, God of War. Thank you. I was looking for God of War. That was the answer. Stargate is wild.
She earned a reputation as a very capable
Christopher
warrior,
Judge,
and fought countless
Stargate.
battles against the abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma. and
Yeah,
we were so
Stargate is
happy
older than
for
me.
her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep
Stargate
within herself,
first released in 1997. That is older than me by 2 years. It's not that old. It's older than me by 2 years. Sorry, Emily. I'm sorry. I take it back.
How can we help him?
No, it was from Stargate, but never watched it. Yeah, no. I think I briefly remember Stargate Atlantis. It was Stargate Atlantis. I watched. Oh, I didn't watch. I saw my parents watching at the time.
Show me the monster
Oh,
that
this
hurt you.
one came out. Damn.
I'll make it pay. I'm going to protect you this
Tell him,
time.
Koale.
Calm down, Quali.
Quali.
That
I was
monster
close
is
actually.
already-
I can do it.
You're almost 2000s, baby.
takes.
Yeah.
I just want her to
I
get
feel
better.
young.
She's the only family I
Yeah,
have left.
I'm 25, guys.
Family?
Just saying. I'm technically born in the last century.
But it's useless.
Barely,
No
but
one
I'm
can
there.
beat the abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what? But I'm no warrior. I'm just
Gogeta.
fight it.
But because I'm 25, I have the ability to
Try
wail, so.
checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a
Oh,
few
Jesus,
stragglers.
wild. You take that back. Give me a send-off present of it. Yeah.
There's no turning back.
I'm coming too.
It makes it very easy to remember how old I am. Because I just am whatever the end of the year is. 2025, I'm 25. Nice and easy. Don't bring that up, Dylan. Unk. Don't call me Unk. What's going on? Well, I'm old enough to be your granny. Yes. What's good, Nocturnal? How you doing? Chat's making fun of me for being old. I can't really skip that, can I? That's wild. Confident to be active in VR. Oh, what are you playing in VR? Share with the group. Is it right click? Oh, it is right click. Cool. Yeah, I'm 25, Santa. Secret? Nah, come on. Share with the group. What are you playing in VR? There's no judgment here. What's the TikTok thing? We listen and we don't judge. Those birds are fun. Yeah, they're pretty fun. VR chat. Yep, I knew it. I don't know why. I just had a feeling it was VR chat. Oh, we're about to fight. Okay.
As a kid,
No, we're not.
I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so, but
Shh. Is VRC meant to be a secret? One of the most played VR games, and people are gonna not know what VRC stands for.
sound of they told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with VR chat.
You can do it because of our family.
Some funny shit can happen in VR chat. I mean, I have a VR headset somewhere. I haven't used it in a while. I used to be, I wouldn't say I'm cracked. I wouldn't say I used to be cracked at VR chat. I used to be good enough at VR chat. Oh, I forgot I haven't got Kazuha. I don't need Kazuha.
I can do this.
You can do this. Doing a game like Beat Saber in it, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I used to play Beat Saber quite a lot. I used to mod it so I could get all the custom songs and stuff.
Where are they hiding?
Yeah, Beat Saber goes crazy. Beat Saber stream when? You defeated them.
That's impossible. No. Wait. What am I? She's back to North Gogeta! What? Just
Did you ever use your VR for other sort of things?
sorry about that.
What kind of things are you thinking
I've
about?
always envied Warrior.
I used VR to watch a film once. So basically the Oculus I have, you can project like your computer screen in the room around you, so you can see the room around you. And so let's say like up here, for example, I could like sit here, look at the wall, and then have a screen like here if I wanted to. And I could just move that around. So there was one time where I just started laying on bed. In bed. Started laying in bed and just on the ceiling I had my screen. I just started watching films. that's pretty cool.
Here for a bit.
I got to the point when, because I was at uni during the pandemic where everything went into lockdown, and I actually was doing my lectures in VR. Not as you didn't have to, like nobody else was doing it. I just had the lectures on one screen in my VR, and then just on the other screen I would do other stuff. So yeah, I ended up doing my uni in VR to a certain degree. That's incredibly unique.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Yeah, I do have stories when asked.
Really?
Yes, really. It's all.
It's one of those things where it kind of helped engage me because it was something that wasn't just staring at a screen. You know what I mean? Like listening to somebody, I could actually like do other things while in VR. Like it was just a bit more interactive for me to just listen to the lecture while also doing stuff in VR.
So all those rumors about the traveler really are true.
Kochida's getting better too.
I'm healing the people.
Give me a hand first.
Yeah, honestly, we only found.
How long's the 5.2 stuff? Hopefully it's not that long. How we get to do that? That's the time 25. Why did we go do uni lectures in VR? Nah. The thing is, I really didn't like uni. If I had a choice, I wouldn't have gone. Just my personal opinion. I did get my degree, I passed with honours. But if I could have avoided going, I would have. I would have avoided going. Again, uni is not my cup of tea. I found it a lot nicer when I got into my job and I just started working on that, and I trained while on the job as well, because surprise surprise, you can't just do your job out of uni. Just reminding your age, dude. Yeah, okay. Okay then. I see how it is. Hey, look, I may be old enough to have a job, but at least I'm not giving out financial advice. That's ancient stuff. Do you need uni for your job? Yeah. It's really hard to get into cybersecurity at a decent level without a degree. Like, really hard. It reminds me of Queso. He said to his stream that he actually used to be on the worldwide leaderboard. No, if he said he was on the worldwide anything, I guarantee chat ran with it. Because I've seen some Queso clips and he'd be like, yeah, of course you're worldwide, like shit like that. Worldwide leaderboard on one of the Call of Duty games. He was like, chat search. Yeah, I needed uni for mine. Sorry about that, don't worry, I'm honest, it's fine. I think it's funny. There's a Oculus up there. Oh, this is really annoying. This is gonna be so annoying to climb, isn't it? Oh, Zelonan, you beauty has made that so easy for me. Okay. Observe a current situation. There we go. Oh, brother, still swinging that axe. Put that shit down before Traveler slaps you. He's done it to the other mentally ill person. He'll slap the fuck out of you.
The abyss monsters are everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now.
You also think the swapping animation is annoying sometimes.
Fight until the very end.
Swapping animation? Oh, what are you talking about in Genshin? And like when it goes... Are we talking swapping animation like when you're in... Like you can go where you want into these kind of cutscenes? Are we talking about these kind of cutscenes into the 2D cutscenes? Like, what kind of swapping animation are we talking about here? Is he almost dead?
Mom,
We're just gonna watch him die.
this is my final battle.
He thinks he's fighting monsters, but really he's here fighting the octopus.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going. Wretched monsters, give me my family back. Look, Uncle Lan, that's your father. He's standing. Get out of my home. I'll never forgive you.
No, the swap animation when you switch to that line character gets so annoying, especially during fights. Oh, well, it won't be that bad once we're out of Natlan, but no, I guess doesn't annoy me. Mainly because the only Natlan character I actively use is Zillinan, and you want her to be in her skill when you swap on, so it kind of saves me a bit of time to just swap on and be in her skill mode. You know what I mean? It just saves a bit of time, I guess. So it doesn't really annoy me that much. Then usually you have to be sprinting. Kanishas I can imagine would get very, very annoying very fast. I guess it's just a don't sprint kind of thing.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
That's the captain. That's the fucking captain. I recognize that voice. Yeah, there he is. Pull up. I never go to uni. I thought like on sixth form, and then I'm gonna decide on what I want to do for careers, as in see what lines of interest. Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely what you should do. Don't feel like you have to go to uni. Way too many people feel like they need to go to uni because that's what everybody does. Like you just don't. You don't need to. It like apprenticeships are always an option. Go to sixth form. Definitely go to sixth form. Do something you enjoy, and then you'll get good grades in. That's your old person advice for the day.
Vary according to trauma level. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the drought. It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the this man.
That would have been handy like half an hour ago when I started this pathetic side slot.
Trust me to be true to my word. Give him this.
Not all, but sibling advice. Yeah. Imagine it's big brother advice.
Setting up an ambush. Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine. Hurry! He's awake!
Wild. I mean, I'm on, to be fair. I'm the one who said it, so...
My son thinks he's alone.
Let Nocturnal laugh on that one.
All his family and comrades are
it was
gone,
me.
And only enemies remain.
You know what's a game changer? Not your dad or big brother. The side of my mouse has a number pad on it, so I can switch characters using my thumb.
What's going on?
Again, shout out to Razor for gifting me this. Very nice of him.
It's all right, my boy.
Ever cousin who was 25? Yeah, no. But...
Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep.
Still old.
But first, I want to thank you for saving my son.
My heart. Why are you doing this to me?
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Carry him back, bro. He's wedged. Why am I carrying him back? Lucky my mouse only has 2 buttons. One I use for sprinting. That's a good idea.
Everything turned out all right.
I can actually detach it and equip other I have other mouse attachments. So those buttons I can swap out for either. I don't know if you can see it that well. But there's 6 buttons on this one. And 2 buttons on that one. So I can swap out the side of the mouse. It's just like, yeah, it's magnetic. It's quite cool. Big TV, hello mate. How you doing? Hello. Not Australian. You saved the day.
Nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid. Besides,
if you have ambition, go to uni. But if people are pushing you to go, then yeah. Yeah, no, don't go if you don't want to go. Forcing yourself to go will just make you hate even more.
My platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago. Like you,
Still crazy to me that Capitano is like 500 and rotting.
They were steadfast and fearless in
You got
battle.
Mavrika? Yeah, I got Mavrika.
Just as I fought for the glory of, we fought side by
We got.
side to the
I got
very
my. I
end.
got the pulls on
I
my
traveled
channel
to
as a
many
video.
places after that.
But we did it on stream.
I never forgot this land. They remember who I. That name.
So we ended up getting Mavrika. We were only going for Mavrika, but then we kind of caved when a certain weapon pull happened, and we ended up going for Sitlali as well.
Like, with the draft, who knew you could make medicine? Were you a...
The drought was Guthred's invention. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today.
How much pull did it take to get Mavrika? That's a good question. Let me have a look. It took me
to the point where some attempted to kill
78. See, I got her quite late, so it took me 78 to get Mavrika. It took me 79 to get Sitlali. It took me 56 summons to get her weapon, and it took me 3 to get Sitlali's weapon.
That's who he was. Unrelenting in his
smelling bad because of decaying, I guess.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice.
I don't know, maybe he's got some perfume.
In the end,
bro's masking it.
He even gave himself up for
I mean, if we're going along that, surely his like clothes should be sticking to him.
Aids people even now. The
But he's just really thick clothing.
Suffering on this land. I sincerely hope.
If it's a different type of decay, mine will just be like 78 and 79 separately. Yeah. So Mavrika was 78, Sitlali was 79. Mavrika's weapon was 56, and Sitlali's weapon was 3, because I got it in the same temple as Mavrika's weapon.
To do, Commander.
However, some things are. I do not mean to jeopardize all I can.
Perfume must be insane.
That is why.
Hey, you know, there's some crazy perfumes.
If you have other questions.
Wait, Hana wants to know how...
Oh.
Natlan must pay the price for Maui. Even now that...
I can ask about the rule of death.
Cultivated by the gods. Flowers and weeds grow side by side. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard. If that explanation is too difficult to understand.
Do we get to see? Do we get to see?
The ruler of death can freely define
Show us your face, bro.
Death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power,
Bruh.
it can feel hopeless.
That's fucked up.
But
you're kidding.
I am of the belief that in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully we get to... Even with the use of bugs. I bet it's not visible, I bet it's not even rendered her. Faceless Ayato. Terrifying. Didn't even get to see what's under the mask, that's crazy. It was just another mask. No. Yeah, Big TV, yeah, I saw the message, but yeah, I did not grind for it. Well, I did. I grinded for the Mavrika wishes plus however many. So there was a certain degree. I think I had like 90 odd pulls, for my week, which I grinded out. And then we just added on with some money. He used what? I mean, yeah, he grinded for 2 days straight. Hey, look, we got 90 odd summons from grinding. I'm just saying that's good for me. That's 90 more than I would have originally had. That's nearly like 200 quid worth of summons I didn't have to spend. Mind you, yes, we would have spent it, but like, hey, I didn't have to. Like, that was all free to play, that part. I grinded those manually. If it was a lady's face, I mean, then Capitano has some explaining to do. And a voice changer within the mask. But we try not to judge. Oh, what's the easiest way to get in there again? Here, I guess. Here. Let's go here. Let's just keep it simple. Open up. The circle thing, I forgot the name. Circle thingy?
Sure took your sweet time.
What are we talking about?
Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord waiting! Kneel before us.
The only person worse than Paimon. I don't know if I would make that statement. Maybe like equal to Paimon. Maybe a little bit better than Paimon. Fastest way to teleport. Oh, right, yeah.
Reunited at last.
It's alright. At least it didn't take that long. Aw, Tuna.
Just in time, traveler.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Pretty sweaty.
To be honest, a third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts.
I mean, I
and
haven't done the
hopes.
sigils in a while. I don't actually know if I have
You
any.
brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Oh, we're getting our ancient name.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Oh, the Pilgrim Chronicle. That's pretty. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, all right. Let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the traveler's ancient name.
Interesting.
All right.
Nope.
Then to start things off.
I thought she was saying no to telling stories. Like, fuck no. I ain't helping you.
Forgot. Traveler, Paimon. I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject. It's much more difficult to express.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to.
I have a few of them though. A few of those scrolls.
So basically.
Oh, don't worry.
So like, I just need to make out for a drink.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did
I think that's dangerous.
Molly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided. But staying out here is just making. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh,
It means we can die and revive.
feels like we've been in Natland.
As long as, do we have to be in Natland to do that? Does anybody know?
Say a few things about you in there.
I feel like that law would have already been released, whether we need to be inside of Natland.
Have that chance.
Shilonen?
Because I know that Natland people can't leave Natland.
Almost. We're
But as a
just
traveler,
missing
if
one
we
last
were to
thing.
leave
You've
Natland
been
and
by
we
the
were to
traveler's side the
die,
longest, Paimon. We
because
hear
Natland people are
what you have to say.
already within Natland when they die and get revived, but we would be able to go outside of
Doesn't
Natland
matter.
and
As a
die.
traveler's companion,
So
your
would we like?
contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second.
Do you
It should
have
be quick.
Discord? Yeah, that's where the server is. Discord server. You can always do exclamation Discord, which Hyper's already done. He's on it. Yeah, that's where the Discord is. Quick mention: 26,000 Genesis crystals. 26,000. That will be being given away once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to sub, feel free. But I feel like most of the people here already are, so thank you. But yeah, we'll be doing the giveaway in the Discord. So if you want the chance to win 26,000 Genesis crystals, join up, because we'll be doing the giveaway there.
Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night.
Well, we've been.
Here, you can have the
Yeah, I've
Pilgrim's
been
Chronicle
to.
back.
That's
And when the
crazy.
time comes,
We've been
I will
to
forge an
6
ancient name
nations.
unlike anything that's come before.
Oh, nice. That was quick. It's going to make us do another interlude chapter. Wait for 2 days. Of course, it's making me wait for 2 days. What? Seems like this is actual Archon quest stuff, right? I guess so is me. No, I'm not the stereotypical type, but it's a bit irresponsible and stubborn. What is the whole iPad kid thing? Kind of hard to get subs on YouTube, just try to make TikTok clips. Yeah, but then I have to make TikTok clips. I could. But I just do the YouTube for fun. It's not like I'm not trying to sweat it, if that makes sense. Like, I just figured 1,000 subscribers would be a fun giveaway to do. Because it makes a change from doing the welcome giveaways. It would give me a good excuse to spend a bit more money, you know. It's just a nice little event thing. Okay. I think I saw a question earlier about... Hang on, did somebody ask if they needed Mavweeka? Because I read something about... Does Mavweeka need constellations or something like that? I can't remember who asked it. Ah, Sana. Sana, if you're still in chat, is Sitlali needed? Sitlali is by far Mavweeka's best support. If you can get her, and you want Mavweeka to be at her best, you'll need Sitlali for Mavweeka to be at her best. She doesn't need Sitlali, but she does need Sitlali to be at her best. Do you need constellations on Mavweeka? No. Mavweeka's damage output increases by about 4 times, I guess, at C6. Like her total damage rotation. Which is about right. I think some constellations can go up to like 800% increase. So her constellations aren't the craziest. She's already quite powerful at base. So she is definitely a character you can leave at C0. She's very strong. My 3 wishes, yep. Yeah, thank you, Green Knight Game, for the advice. Yeah, it's just a lot of effort in, like, to something where I'm not overly fast. And then you have to grow a TikTok as well. It's like, don't want to do that. I just don't undecided, but you know, it is what it is. Plus that, and I'm relatively chill as well, as in just it's a very much chilled streams. I don't know if people would be very interested based on TikTok. I don't think people would be that interested in relatively chill stream moments. I'm disappointed with a bad pull for me. No, that's fair enough. Not everybody's gonna like every character. Should I get Oh, should I get Arlecchino? I was like, who's Geta Rachilino? Should you get Arlecchino if I have my weaker? Santa, that's completely up to you. I feel like if you want Arlecchino and you're interested in Arlecchino, get Arlecchino. You can have 2 pyro carries. You don't need to have a variation, really. Maybe YouTube Shorts could work. Just clips from the streams. Yeah, I could do that as well. It's just a case of trying to get it into phone size when my streams kind of look like this. You know? But it's not a bad idea. Let's see, you know, my friend literally had so much free time. I taught him how to better learn the mechanics of what. I need to start at the top, clearly. Because I didn't play as much before. I think throughout my friends and school, majority can beat me in any game. You don't need to be good at games to have fun in them. I'm decent at games. In terms of combat in Genshin, I'm pretty cracked, but that's because I'll show you the tip to getting cracked at combat in Genshin. I'm talking like iframe dodges without needing to burst, like just using the invincibility frames from dashes. It's absolutely possible, and I'll show you how I did it. It's the archive, isn't it? If I go, no, not that one. This one. Here's how I did it. You go all the way down, and you go over to some of these bosses down at the bottom. You see, let's say for this boss, I've killed it 2 times. The Knave, I've killed 37 times. The Whale, 94 times. And it kind of keeps going, 500 times. Scaramouche, killing Scaramouche 500 times. That's a lot. Who kills Scaramouche 500 times? I've fought the Shogun nearly 4,000 times. There was a time where I wanted to get so good and used to how iframes worked that I would just repeatedly go into random fights, playing random characters, and I would just iframe. Nothing but dodges, and that's how I became cracked at Genshin. Yeah, I fought Raiden 4,000 times. And that's how I just got used to the combat. It became second nature, where quite often I don't have to think about it anymore. At least my natural reflexes in this now are to the point where I don't have to run healers most of the time in Abyss. I just don't need them. Even if I get hit once and twice, it's not that bad. But yeah, just fighting a boss, that is quite hard, and just jamming your head against the wall. That's how you do it. That's how it becomes second nature. I don't have to think about iframing anymore. It just happens. It's not perfect, but I can pick it up a lot quicker depending when I see a new enemy. It's definitely worth it. But yeah, my patience is next level. I'm just saying. What will be? This is day after tomorrow. That's 2 days. Is there a meme section? There should be. I think there's a meme section. So under the kebab shack, there's a kebab shack like text channel thing. So you can put your memes in there if you want to. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I see the swag. I see the it was on Goku, wasn't it? I can't remember what they called it. I can't remember his little name. They had a name for it. I respect that though. I respect it. Well, 100 in Discord. Hey, nice. 100 members in Discord. Did you do 5.3 quest? I haven't done it yet. Oh, hey, Izo, how you doing? I'll just come over. Sorry, I didn't see you join. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. And I love the get over here. Go this way. 100 members in the Discord. That's sick.
She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow.
Mind you, the Discord isn't just for streams and YouTube stuff as well. It's meant to be a Genshin server, because that's why in the there's a little Q&A when you join the Discord of do you want to be pinged for videos or streams, and people can just say no, which is absolutely fine. Like it's a Discord for anyone who plays like Genshin, Star Rail, stuff like that. So if you know anybody, just shoot them an invite, I guess, and they can leave it down to them if they want to do the video or stream things. Like I said, I use it for my YouTube, but at the same time, its purpose is to be a Genshin server. Yeah. Some people do pull sessions in voice chat. There's like a help channel as well, so if anybody needs co-op help or somebody needs flowers, for example, I used it the other day, and AZ helped me out. But yeah, you can just do that kind of stuff. So if you need anything. Crew, how you doing? Yeah, so we're doing the 5.3, or we're trying to get to it at the moment. Fuck. There we go. Flowers for Princess Fischl. What? Where did this come from? Imagine not having 5+ accounts to farm flowers on. Nocturnal, not everybody can manage your logins. Some people just want to manage one account and not have to unlock every teleport waypoint in the map 5 times over. Nocturnal's the queen of starting a different account and then adding challenges. She has this one where she can't go past AR-25. Is it AR-25? Or AR-30 or something like that? No, it's AR-25 and you ran underwater to Inazuma, did you not? There was something ridiculous like that. You have a bunch of those accounts where you're like, oh, you can join this, but in this account I don't kill any of the animals or some shit like that. You'll come up with the most random shit I've ever seen. And I thought I was psychopathic with my Nouvelette killing the Hydro Fontaine legend. You do some crazy stuff and like it's just for like some self-satisfaction even though it causes pain. It's wild to me. I mean, respect at the same time. Absolute respect, because I wouldn't do that. I don't have the patience, and I'm a very patient person.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Right up my
I
alley.
can't do 4 accounts. 4 accounts is too much. For me. I have 2 accounts. I have 1 account here, and then I have another account that is a Sino main. Maybe I'll show it to you guys one day. Don't know why I'm running when I could just do this. I'm not okay. Just to quickly preface, I'm not a Sino main because I like him. I mean, Sino's fine. It's just he was so dog shit at the time because he was just such a worse Raiden that I found it funny to make an account and only ever pull Sino. So I got him to C2, and it's a free-to-play account. So it's a free-to-play account where I have a C2 Sino. I don't even know if I have his weapon. I think I use White Tassel. And he does... It's just, yeah. It doesn't even scale normal attack, so I don't even know. I think it's... Yeah, it's wild. I think I do have Zhongli, though. I have Zhongli as well. And I think I might have Farina. So I went for some. I just never went for Nida. Is that the captain in my dreams?
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. Stay strong. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Oh, these are souls he's harboring. Because Maruka said there was like some presence. Do you think Sino's good? No. Good. I'd say good. I'd say he earns the title of good. I don't think he's great. I think I've said this, but I think he's a worse Raiden. I think Raiden does his job in half the time, double the damage, and provides benefit to the rest of her team in the form of recharging their bursts. I just think he's a worse Raiden. Which may be a bit harsh, because he can, like, he is good as a character. He does decent damage, and I think he might be fun. But I think his on-field time, he takes up way too much on-field time. He's very obnoxious. It's like, let me use my other characters. I have 4 in the team. Why am I spending 18 seconds on Sino? And I just don't think you get the value out of it. But complicated? I don't think it's that complicated. That's the thing. I think it's very, very simple. I think with Sino, you burst, and then you use the skill whenever you see the eye. And that's it. It even tells you when to use the skill. It's not even like you need to self-manage that. It just absolutely tells you, hey, you use the skill now. There's an eye on the screen. You should probably use the skill. Can I just teleport up there? Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay. We're just gonna really hope you can teleport up there. Yeah, you can. I mean, but it's very hard to time wrong because it's on the screen for like 2 seconds, which is enough to click one button, and you always have it up when the eye comes back on screen.
I see. If all goes
Yeah,
well,
that's the thing. With Sino, you need a lot of different
enough to
stats.
search the name.
He's like
You
Zhao,
need to push back the
except
plan.
with additional requirements. So Zhao needs crit, he needs attack, he needs ER, right? 3 things.
I'd
And he
say
needs
the
a
sooner
fair
we
bit
can
of
finish
ER.
it, the better. I still need to
Sino
announce the
needs
matter to
attack,
everyone.
crit, ER, but also needs a lot of EM. And so it dilutes his like damage even more because you need a lot of EM. It's just a bit of a.
Come in.
He just needs too many stats. He needs too many stats. PC player, I'm an iPad player, big difference. I mean, you gotta remember that I do have Genshin on this as well. Like, I do play it on my phone. Not often, but I can.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
I brought it with me. Sure you can. Zhao Raiden's on it. Yeah, Raiden needs a lot, but you get a lot of benefit back. And she like her electro damage increases with her ER. And so it makes up for some of her, hey, you need to build ER. But if you build ER, you also get electro damage, so it's kind of worth it. You know what I mean? Sino doesn't have any of that. Sino gets none of that. He doesn't have a, oh, if you build EM, you get electro damage, or if you build EM, it actually converts to attack. There's none of that. So
my knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
that's why I think he's just a worse Raiden. Raiden has some saving graces. Like, yeah, it's hard to balance her stats. She's one of the hardest characters to build, but you know, you get benefits for the stuff you would typically lose out on.
That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon?
I'll be getting ready.
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of this.
I know he's gonna die before I betray him.
All this time,
I don't trust Paimon.
barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super.
That's right. The Night Kingdom is all in now, so if you want to contribute...
The most important? That's right.
Didn't say it.
All right.
It's less about volume.
Of course. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail.
I was just start playing the Pokemon TCG. I'm sorry, not the actual Pokemon TCG, because that shut down a while ago.
Right,
I used to play that all the time, but the Pocket TCG.
The ancient name.
I'm enjoying it a lot.
Good luck, you two.
Gotta go sleep. See you later, Amon. Thanks for joining in.
3 days, huh?
Thoughts on Pyro MC? I have not seen him yet.
In the meantime,
from what I've heard,
haven't seen him, so I don't know.
Our warriors.
Exactly. We can't take a break. We're adventurers. We gotta live up to the
No worries, Amon. Have a good one.
We still have a long journey ahead of us, and some.
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best.
Sounds good.
This final, I'm also
Oh.
Of course, that's.
So that's how you relax. Well,
Leave you to it then.
All right. Let's go.
Good night, Amon.
For now.
No, Pokemon TCG, not the one on phones. The one on the desktop is shut down. So there used to be a desktop Pokemon TCG that shut down its services.
Break, right? Wow, she's definitely something.
A little while ago. I can't remember how recent it was. I used to play that quite often.
Rika's not here right now.
There you are.
That was so good. When it was out, I loved it.
We made it! Other than our plan almost falling, the preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept.
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the spring.
Hold on. Tell us what's going on.
I migrated to a new one. Does the data carry over?
Oh yeah.
I am googling because I love that shit.
There, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off.
When you say they migrated, did they migrate all the previous data as well?
With meat by the tableful.
Pokemon TCG Online. We're talking about Pokemon TCG Online. Play on PC and phone. It's not the Pocket TCG. You're not talking about TCG Pocket, are you?
Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of
If you're talking about TCG Pocket, that's a completely different game.
You won't be disappointed.
That sounds
Most of my cards didn't know. What? I'm fuming. Hang on. I don't play TCG Live for free. I'm begging. You might have actually just saved me. You're crazy, man. You are godsend. Is Pyro MC worth the build? I can't answer any questions about Pyro MC because I haven't seen them yet. Because I've been avoiding spoilers.
It's our fault for not telling you earlier.
I know they're available because I heard about it. But I've avoided spoilers. I don't know how, when. I assume it's at the end of the Archon quest that you get Pyro MC. But I don't know the circumstances. I don't know anything because I didn't want to get any spoilers at all.
Is that okay? Well, but
So yeah, I haven't seen them yet. But hopefully by the time I finish this, I'll be able to answer some questions about it. Want me to come along with you? Sure. Yes, I'll do that.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
we're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for a feast.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of
I used to
feast,
run
isn't it?
phalanx.
Exactly. It's
I made my own phalanx set because I love the idea of having a bunch of phalanx and then just fucking everybody up. It was some of the most fun I've had. It was such a like niche deck, but it actually like when I managed to set up, it just
owe me anything.
dicked.
Although this feast
Guys, no, he
does
just
sound
stopped it.
rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her.
Okay, I
You don't
downloaded
need to
it.
turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
Oh, the installer.
Or something.
Accept the terms. Just give me that shit.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. Barbecue is best.
I'm gonna let
fresh
this
off the
play.
grill.
I'm gonna quickly go to the
And
toilet.
still, people will
I found-
insist on waiting for me to eat
You
first.
Oh, you found out about Perfect Cell's voice actor then? No, what about
Don't
it?
worry, I'll jump in if that
Favorite character
happens.
in fiction?
I can come
I'm gonna
next
think
to
about one
it,
on the
no
toilet.
problem.
I'll be right back.
No need. I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
Okay. Favorite character in fiction is a character called Sentry. So, or One Punch Man, one of the two. I love One Punch Man because I love comic books, and I think he's a hilarious rip-off of, he's a gag character. Well, he's not a gag character. He's satire. Slight differences, but I think One Punch Man's great. But there's also a character called Sentry, who is from the Marvel Universe, and he is incredibly powerful. And he has a series of comic books, and I think he's actually going to be... I haven't been a massive fan of the Marvel films in recent time. However, Sentry is going to be in the Thunderbolts film. And he is by far the most powerful character, maybe besides Eternity, that they've introduced. And maybe Loki at the end of Season 2. So, I have this, which is a first edition Sentry comic worth about 80 quid. It was bought for maybe about 20 pence. No, it was bought for $3. Now it's about £80, so about $100, give or take. So yeah. Marvel Knights, Sentry. That's number 1, right on here. And he is by far my favorite comic book hero. And I guess favorite character in fiction. I think he's really, really cool. So the cliff notes on Sentry is like, he has multiple personalities. And he's so powerful, his nemesis is himself. So he has a regular person personality where he just isn't powered up at all. But then he has the Sentry, which is like this Superman but like on steroids character. And that goes crazy. But then he also has an evil personality. And he turns into something called the Void, which is just this being of absolute evil. So he has these powers that, depending on his personality, it like swaps whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. I think it's just a really interesting concept.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
Favorite One Punch character is King. I am a fan of... yo, Boop, how you doing? You came in while I was on the toilet, I think. Who's my favorite One Punch Man character? Goro. Goro is my favorite. Garo. Not Goro. Goro is the fucking fairy from Genshin. I actually meant Garo. Like the way he goes cosmic and shit, that's the coolest shit. Yeah, it's definitely Garo. Let me catch up on some of the stuff I missed. New Pokemon TCG has a free battle pass, tons of cards, still get better than Pocket in my opinion. Yeah, well, Pocket doesn't have that many cards. That's what I was like a bit sad about having to restart the TCG. But if I can carry over my stuff from the old TCG, that would go crazy. Because I used to play TCG ages ago before I thought it shut down, but clearly not. So did they implement terrestrialization into the TCG then? Because I feel like they must have done. Oh, well, I went up far enough. And let me catch up with... I remember Link's decks. Yeah, well, I didn't realize there was an actual thing until I made one and was like, oh, there's another person with Link's. And then I realized that, oh, there's an actual Link's deck.
What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from.
Yeah, so he's that kind of covers my favorite fantasy character and superhero.
If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it.
Superman, Goku, favorite protagonist. I'm not a massive... I'm not gonna say I'm not a massive fan of Goku. Now, Goku... Dragon Ball has this thing about it. You know, I tried to launch Pokemon TCG as maintenance right now. Scheduled until when?
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
Oh no, it doesn't have maintenance at the moment.
No apology necessary.
Sure.
What's going on?
Oh, let's see.
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot
See
of
if I
people
remember
are
my
still
account
busy repairing
details.
their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But
It's TJ,
turnout
right?
has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no
Oh, I
way we
remember
can
my
use all
Pokemon
this stuff.
TCG password.
That's our star
We're in.
Outlander's popularity for you.
That's crazy. Terrapagos EX. Crown Opal. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. This is the music. I'm gonna undo the That's some vibes. That's the Pokemon TCG music. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna check what. I really hope they didn't. It seems like I can still carry it over. Yeah, migrate. I'm gonna migrate my account. Yeah, see, thing is, I don't. That's the thing about the TCG is that there's some like meta decks, you know, and I'm just not a massive fan of the dual cards, like Pikachu and Zekrom, for example. Charizard and Reshiram. I remember when the dual cards came out, dual GXs, they were just so powerful. But barely any cost, you know.
Is extra spending for my
I
sake
don't know.
is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture,
Oh my god, that's cursed.
but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's
Yeah, I
job.
really don't wanna.
Sorry.
I really don't wanna have to design my character right now.
Oh, speaking of Atea,
Can I just come back to that later?
is she feeling any better?
I didn't even have my haircut. Sad.
Oh. Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
Oh. What have you told me?
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
Oh.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize, so I decided to attend in her memory.
Might be making my TCG character in the background.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just
My best crown, biggest cap ever to be said.
cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears.
Tag team along gone. Awesome. That's what I love to hear. Reminding myself of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. People would use meta decks. Yeah. Except the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that each card is a fucking like book. It's like there's so many conditions, whereas it used to just be like, ah yes, pull 2 cards, whereas now all those cards are banned for some reason. I'm like, ah yes, here's a card, but you can't use it in competitive. No. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what annoys me about Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, they banned all the simple cards because they're too powerful. It's like, you need so many these cards with like massive paragraphs as to the descriptions and really specific as to how you activate them. Like, yeah, no, I stopped taking interest.
Anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer
View Pokemon are almost phasing out too. Okay.
In addition,
I'm trying Kirara teams, any character recommendations. Kirara for teams. It depends. Are you using Kirara as your on-fielder, or are you just want her included in the teams? It depends. What kind of role are you looking for her to take on? Raiden Dendro Tyrant. Kirara's intro. You could. I'd personally go kooky over
I don't
Raiden
mind
though.
increasing the
If you're gonna go
size of the
hyper like that.
gathering. I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes.
Iridescent Venereer vape.
Change, but the right
How does that
choice
work?
is always grounded in logic and
Iridescent
reason.
Venereer. The Animo set.
Like she just learned a thing or two.
Yeah.
Well, should we take a walk?
Chatting shit. Oh wait, we are the guests of honor.
A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Go. Please don't make me talk to anybody. Chat with your friends. Cannot that be optional? We just choose no one. No one's my friend. Fuck off. Wait for the face. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Alright, get over and done with.
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
Let's catch up. He's about to fry. My traveler. I wouldn't put it past Izo. Oh yeah, what are your thoughts on Mizuki? I've only seen bits and pieces of her so far. I think what they're doing is interesting, trying to make an animo DPS that actually plays into Swell, I think makes sense. But she's still very early beta. I don't think she's that good, but it remains to be seen. Things are going to change in the beta. Like always, my thing is, if you like them, get them. You know what I mean? She might have an appeal to some people. Send it. Get them. Those are the characters you should be going for. Ignore the meta. If you like a character, get them. Oops. She is giving 4-star Sucrose. Yeah. Yeah, she's very much giving 4-star Sucrose.
Hello, Archon.
I think our problem is that she doesn't synergize with Xingqiu or Yelan very well.
Yeah.
But she does synergize with Farina really well. She's also has some healing as a DPS, which I think is very rare outside of like Nouvellette. Not many characters, DPS characters, do have a reliable source of healing. I'm not including Arlecchino in that because most of the time you don't want to burst, you don't want to heal. So I think she has some benefits. I think she has some worse stuff going on.
Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case,
she's gonna be on the standard ban anyway, so if you're unlucky, you can get her. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna choose her for my anniversary 5-star next year. If she is gonna be on standard, of course. I haven't seen any confirmations myself, so I can't just say that with chest. Where is he? There you are. Let me carry on making my...
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
Oh, that's cool. I would buy that hoodie. Sorry. Again, I'm making my character in the background. Some of these clothes I would actually just buy myself. There's the cleanest Pokeball hoodie. Just grey. And it's black towards the top. Very nice. Clean. That'll do. Sweet. Let's catch up on chat, shall we? I've just been chilling and making my Pokemon character in the back.
Really?
I think I'll still go for Dilute Constellation, even if she's on there. Yeah, that's fair enough. I've had enough of Dilute Constellations, to be honest. What constellation am I on exactly? Let's have a look, shall we? My Diluc is Constellation 8.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly.
C8.
That is how we,
Lovely.
as the
Love
living,
it.
respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need
Constellation
extra help,
8 Diluc.
Kanish.
Ow.
Understood.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready.
Finally.
Head over, Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's
No, let's rest. Send it.
so full.
Well, what's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and they'll even join in.
Oh, that's Alga. A scramble smash. Interesting.
Wow.
Do you know what the next banners are? Yes. Yeah, I put them in the Discord. So they're in the leak section in Discord. But off the top of my head, I don't know the order, but there's Mizuki, there's Risley, there is Farina, and there's Siegewin. Those are the 5 stars. I'm just not sure what order it's in, but it's those 4.
So real.
So it wasn't...
Wait, you've had dreams too?
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me...
I haven't even touched the music stuff.
I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me.
I mean, Rio has not been in... Just... Rio's not been available for a ridiculous amount of time.
Nothing changed.
So, my advice is, if you've even potentially wanted him in the slightest, just throw a few wishes down.
Ayo's grandparents.
Because
Oh, right.
Hoyo hate him. It's kind of crazy to me that they would bring out a character and not rerun him for over a year. It's criminal.
He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment. And then I woke
Oh, I'm
up.
sorry, Green Eyed. I thought you meant like the next version,
In
not
real life,
part 2
Ayo
of
is
this
still
version.
struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's alright. I'll be there for him.
Big skip for me. I'm just happy Shenhe will be on. You finally see it. Yeah, Shenhe. If you're cryo, in fact, I would give a very gentle recommendation to pick up Shenhe.
Traveler? Chaska?
Because she will
When did this
crack
become story
any
hour?
cryo
Still, I
character,
have nothing to hide.
and we
I dreamt about Koichi.
sooner than you think,
She told me I felt like
we're
a
nearly
completely
halfway
different
there
person.
to Shinaz Naya,
She
where
said
there
maybe
will
her
be
dreams
some
won't work.
cryo buffing.
Koichi I saw was
Cryo
nothing
will
like
be
her real
buffed.
self.
There will
She
be some
always
characters
said
that
nothing
very
like
much
that to
buff
me.
that
It was a
element
dream,
like crazy.
nothing more. It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? You're kidding.
You just Shenhe on Kitsune account. Theater, she buffed my icon. I was amazed. I mean, my Shenhe is top 500 in the world
Maybe the Traveler's dream...
for like buff strength.
I
So,
may know the cause
and
of the
because she's
dreams.
C6
At
R1,
the end
you
of the
won't get,
battle, I launched a
you won't
special
really
kind
get
of
many
night
Shenhes
war
better.
by using its great power.
My
allowed
Shenhe
the
is
Ode of
top tier.
Resurrection to bring back all
There's Arisa,
casualties,
and if
independent of
Capitano
the
comes
time
out,
of victory.
Who knows?
The possession of an ancient
He was
The
cryo.
power of the divine throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form even after the battle.
Night Soul Army? Question
Still
mark.
lingers. That's why those you lost. But I agree with Auroron.
The shamans of my tribe often receive.
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're
That's
thinking
incredible.
of an Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Oh, that's a shame. It seems like who was I talking about with? It was Crush. Was it Crush? Crazy man. Seems like a lot of my cards just did not migrate, which is a shame. Like I can't see my I can see some of my Giratina cards because I loved Giratina at the time. Cannot see any of my Phalanx cards. I see my Arceus V Star. So I have some, but I think the overwhelming, I had so many. The overwhelming majority of my cards on Pokemon TCG are just gone, which is a shame. I mean, to be fair, I think we need to bear in mind that the... let me shut this down for now. I think we all need to bear in mind that the Chronicle banner, you no longer need to have... We thought that you had to have at least 2 reruns before you were valid for that. Shenhe has had a single rerun, and it's coming back again. Like on the Chronicle, so... The rules are off. They can include anybody, they won't really. Who's this? Emily, hold up. Do you need C6 Shenhe for who?
Then I'll start getting ready.
C6 Shenhe is very, very niche. You got very powerful. Don't get me wrong, very, very powerful. But there are many other characters I would C6 before her. And I say that as somebody who has her C6. The only reason I have a C6 is because I was a 2-year Ica main.
I never knew you could make it this way.
Who are you planning on C6ing her for?
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and...
Then... Alright, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret...
That's right.
So, you just need to take a nap?
What, on C6 Shenhe? If you're die-hard Ayaka or Ganyu main, yes. Risley, I guess, as well. But only if you basically only play them. C2 is good point. Just make sure C2 R1. I'd recommend the R1. Just because her weapon is really good. Calamity Queller is just a really good weapon for her.
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
Did you learn Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Yeah, you use them a lot, but I wouldn't say you use them anywhere near as much as you should if you're going to C6. And thing is, you can't use them both at the same time.
About him when he was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
And you should only consider C6 Shenhe if you C6 Ayaka as a prerequisite. Because Ayaka benefits a lot from her C6 if you have a Shenhe
So
at C6 as well.
Captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yeah.
Yes, but unless he brings up his
C2
past,
C2 is more than enough, to be honest. I'd maybe even C1.
But there's still something I don't understand.
I don't think even the C2 is that necessary. I think C1's more than enough.
The figure in your dream looked exactly like.
I don't.
It depends how much you want the
What the
C2.
traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Get one of the Jade Cutter too. Jade Cutter.
something to do with Guthred then?
Oh, Primordial Jade Cutter. I don't rate it. I think it used to be really good, but I don't think it's that good anymore. I think there are better weapons for most people. Rating Mavuika is fun, Overload or Field. Yeah, I can imagine.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you?
Stick on Chevrus.
The two of you worked together for quite
Could be
some
quite
time.
entertaining.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never.
I'll tell the
I'm getting tired. I've only just started this as well. Maybe we carry on at the weekend.
It's maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get
I'll
at
see.
least
In any case.
It's just a lot of yapping.
Don't. Fortune favors the bold.
I think we might have to finish off.
So sure.
All right, let's head back.
Carry on. I have work tomorrow. I don't know what you mean. You think your Welkin's play pay for itself? I think that might be where I need to stop because I'm just a bit too tired. But we'll do one more giveaway. We'll make it quick though. You guys know the drill. Yoink, yoink. Give this a quick refresh. Again, if you're not on this list, make sure to type in chat. And make sure you're on the Q&A. This Q&A here. If you're not on this list, we're going to have problems. And by problems, I mean you're going to need to put your UID in very, very quickly or you can't win. So if you're not on this list, crazy man, you are under there, I promise. Yeah, if you're not on this list, we have a bit of a problem. If you're on this list, then great, you're fine. Yeah, Boop, you've already entered yours, so you're good. You only need to enter it once in the stream. Just as long as you're on the list, you're all good. Green Eyed King. Yeah, you're on that list, mate, don't worry. JP, you've already entered yours, so don't worry.
We should take a break after all that running around.
Oh, it's only one time per stream. What's one time per stream? Oh yeah, you're entering, yeah, because I can, once you enter it, I don't reset it or anything. I just keep all the UIDs here. So you only have to enter your UID once. So make sure your UID is on the, if you're not on this list, you cannot win. And that's before I pull the name. So I'm looking at KGUX, who has only entered yes instead of their UID. I'm gonna need a UID from you instead of the word yes. Oh, okay, there we go. You've got it. You got it. Never mind. I've got your UID. I take it all back. Cool. All right. Good luck, everybody. And let's pull a winner. Sana. Congratulations. And Sana is on the list. So again, what I do, I copy here, I paste. The UID has only appeared once. You can't see the search, but you can see it highlighted here. It's only appeared one time, which means Sana, congratulations. You have won. I'll hop on loot bar. It's gonna make me enter it manually. Hang on. Because of course it's gonna make me enter it manually. Oh yeah, downloaded the TCG. Give me a second to enter this manually, because it's causing me pain. Cool. 5984. There we go. Today's winners have all been EU players. Crazy. And there we go. Yoink. Congratulations, Sana. No love for NA. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's right, Sana. There's always other days. I did not see your messages before I slapped it in, so sorry about that. But enjoy the Welkin either way. Cool. So yeah, anybody just tuning in because I saw the numbers shoot up there. We do giveaways at the beginning and the end of every stream, every Genshin stream. I do only do the giveaways on Genshin streams. So if you'd rather not come across, like, we mostly do Genshin streams here, but if you'd rather not come along to, like, let's say the occasional, like, odd game, that's understandable. Yeah, and so there's always a minimum of 2 every Genshin stream, and then I also do, I also just do them randomly throughout the stream as well, just to make it so that the people who are in chat get more of a chance to just win. Same thing with like early joiners, so I do one at the start of the stream to reward the people that at the beginning, like straight there in the stream. Same thing with the end, people who wait until the end. So yeah, if you'd like to sub or like the stream, that would be appreciated, because that way maybe my streams reach more people. But don't feel like you have to. Thank you guys for joining in. I appreciate it. And some of you guys stay for the entire thing, which is crazy to me. So yeah, a lot of love. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a fun stream. I am going to continue maybe this weekend. I think I'll continue this weekend. But I'll have to see. But it will. I'm not sure the exact time yet. But I will continue streaming this weekend. So yeah, thank you all for joining. Big love, massive love to everybody here. And I hope to catch you soon. Also Discord, make sure to join the Discord, because I'll ping the stream there, and that way you'll be there for the first giveaway. Cool. Have a good night, guys. Bye.